Hello, I am Columbus Public Safety Director Ned Pettus, Jr. This has been a terribly painful week in our city. A teenage girl is dead at the hands of Columbus police. That is an unspeakable tragedy for everyone involved. We as leaders and the Division of Police moved as quickly as possible to share all the facts we have. We made public all of the video and all of the records we are able to. We did that because you deserve the facts. We are limited in what we know because this is being investigated by an outside agency, the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation. Last year, City Code and Division Policy were updated to require that outside investigation. It is to ensure independence and accountability. While the investigation is focused on finding the facts of this tragedy, we as a community also have to focus on the feelings, the pain triggered by this. We have to recognize that to our Black friends and neighbors, this is yet another grievous emotional wound on top of so many that have preceded it. Some local, some national. Our Black community is emotionally exhausted. They live with a fear and a pain that many others don't. It's a burden they carry every day. And so we must understand that. We must listen to and respond to our friends and neighbors with compassion, empathy, and understanding. They are grieving. I grieve with them. We all have work to do here to repair the pain and anguish of generations of mistreatment and inequity. It's one thing to intellectually process and understand the events shown on the body camera videos released this week. That does nothing to ease the pain and grief of Ma'Khia Bryant's loved ones. It does nothing to lessen the anguish of a Black community who sees another one of their children dead. I watched those videos and my heart broke. Ma'Khia Bryant could have been one of my grandchildren. To be frank, I had to struggle to compose myself to be able to speak during a press conference. I've heard from people in the Black community who can't bring themselves to watch the video. They are too overcome with the trauma of this. I understand that. We in the Black community have been holding our collective breath for a year now, waiting to see where the George Floyd's family would receive justice. We didn't even have time to exhale after that verdict when this tragedy happened. I've asked you to consider some important questions raised by what we see in the body camera video. What information did the officer have? What did he see when he arrived on scene? How much time did he have to evaluate the situation and act? What would have happened had he not taken immediate action? These are the questions I have to weigh when officer discipline cases come before me. The state will complete its independent investigation. We have to wait for those facts. Fast facts cannot come at the expense of complete, accurate facts. But while we push for answers and transparency and accountability, we can't lose sight of the history of trauma and pain in our Black community. We have to face that and work to heal it. Our police are indispensable. They protect and save lives in our city every day. Even the best officers and the best of police departments have to work to fight the cumulative impact of generations of pain and mistrust and mistreatment. I ask our community, people of all stripes, from all corners, from all professions, to walk and think and speak with empathy in the days to come. A lot of our friends and neighbors are hurting. Let's please give each other some grace and continue to wrap the family of Micaiah Bryant in love and prayer.